Okay, my oops, little green off. But guys, good morning and welcome back to another video. This is your girl Miss Bev, and this is not a reflection video per se. It's a reflection video, but not a news reflection. I just want to first and foremost say thank you from the bottom of my heart to my YouTube family, my MBP family. I love you guys so much, and I truly appreciate all of you. Sometimes people love people but they don't appreciate them. I'm telling you, I love you, and I also appreciate each and every one of you who have been just fighting the good fights with Miss Bev, who are watching the videos and commenting on the videos. And even if you're not able to comment, but you're watching the videos, I thank you and I appreciate you. I know some of you watch on the TV, and the TV doesn't allow you to comment. You have to go to your phones to make a comment. But all the thumbs up, you can thumbs up on the TV, and you can watch the ads. And when the ads come on, you get up, go use the bathroom, get up, go get a snack, but just watch them. Last night I went to bed in tears. But they were not tears of weakness, my people. They were not tears of sorrow. They were just good tears, tears of joy, tears of thankfulness, tears of just talking to God and telling him how sorry I was. Tears of repentance. Because, when I decided to do the scholarship for the children, the vouchers, for those who are doing their prep exams, and I know that things are so expensive in Jamaica, and people in the rural towns who are forgotten, they have to be fighting through the struggles on their own. And when I came, as you all know me, I said I want to be a blessing. I don't want to be a curse to anyone. I don't want to stand in anybody's way in the path of blessings. I want to be a blessing. And first and foremost, I was given Kayla. Kayla is here, found a school for her, and I decided that I want to support any way I can. And you all know that you saw the videos of the things we got for the teachers, and we also did the vouchers together. And when it was time to do this final project, I call it the final one, it was just such a fight. It was just so negative. I started the GoFundMe, and I couldn't even get to promote it as much as I could, but there were people who were ready once I started it. They didn't complain, they didn't say anything. We had trending live. We have Lady G. Oh my God. Lady G. God bless you. And an anonymous donor doesn't want the name to be called, but jumped on board, and boom, they started to give back. There was some pushback because people were saying, oh, people don't have the means to they don't understand, they don't. And honestly, I felt a little dejected from the school situation, and then with the teacher asking to take down her the video with the picture in, because she was in it because of the backlash she was getting. I just really, honestly, at this point I should have held on to God and said, listen, God, you got this. But instead, as a human being, I just felt dejected. I just felt like, here I am trying to do good. It's not about me. God provide my needs, and so I'm doing so that others might benefit. And it just seemed like And I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. I decided that on my own. I didn't pray about it. I didn't ask God, what would you have done? I just didn't want to do it. And I remembered, as I spoke to the teacher, she says, no, don't let anybody stop you. You're doing this for the children. Don't. They need it, she said. They need it. Miss Dixon, you're going to be okay. And then it comes to my channel, and Ernestine, she just, no, I'm going to support, you're doing a good thing, you're doing for others, don't give up. I know she's no longer on the channel, I don't see her anymore, because people do have their different opinions, and again, as I said, I'm never angry at people. If you're supposed to be with me, I have Ernestine, I have Minalva, I have Life with Bev Brown, I have Michael, I have Little J Play. Oh my God, Little J Play, Mojo, Joe. God bless you. I have AG, I have Miss Hyacinth. I've had so many of you who have been with me from day one, and you're still here watching and understanding me. And so if people come on board and your stay is short-lived, I'm not angry at you. I am not. So we had her, she was saying, people don't have, I should do Western Union, that's not something I ever had even thought of doing. And, put out a phone number so people could call me and they could go to Western Union and they could, in time I'll put a phone number out if I'm looking benefits to myself. The thing about putting phone numbers out, people can get carried away. One of the things I don't want is for people to take my phone number and then when they disagree with me, they use this weapon against me to say mean things. So I'm not going to be vulnerable like that. I am saying, by God's grace, we will get through. I have people who have been following me forever and they don't even have my phone number. They have my email, we exchange things, we do so much, but never one time spoke to each other. So I know it's okay to do this. And so she was saying, yeah, but don't give up, regardless as she's gone, but she was encouraging. She says, don't give up though. So tax time is coming, people are going to support, And people, you were there encouraging. I don't like to say names, because sometimes I forget names. Miss Kalina, Trending, oh my God. When I was returning funds, Trending said, no, ma'am, don't do that. You're doing it for the kids. Don't give up. She was there. Some of you are such huge cheerleaders, When nobody else comment on my videos, you are there. I don't think Trending has ever missed one comment since Trending came onto my channel and become a part of the MBP family. She shares every video, she comments on every video. More power to you, Trending, my partner. I so appreciate all of you for what you do. Not to be choosy of what you support and then, you disappear. And, I try my best to be present. And I know that you're not going to watch all the videos, but I don't know. Sometimes it wears you down. And as I said, I have, Michael usually say, you're such an angel. He used to call me an angel. I said, no, I'm not no angel. I'm no angel, Michael. And that he says, You're such an angelic person. Angelic. It means that I can still, I have human feelings, you know. But last night I went to bed in tears. And as I said, they were good tears. Because we're doing this thing and, you know, we're doing this, and I was surprised. Like I said when I called Minalva, it was a mistake call, but turned out to be such a blessing, and we laughed and chatted that evening. You know, she has been with me from day one. And she says, your support is here, you know, I'm just waiting for my son. And that night the son sent, and Sheree Marie sent, and somebody else sent $100. Let me not forget. I'm going to share the three things in a minute. Right. My sister Yvonne sent, Minalva sent, and Sheree Marie. $100. And so we left from Trending Live for 5, Lady G 25, the anonymous donor for 50, Miss Hyacinth, oh Miss Hyacinth, my walking partner, my old neighbor. You're still my neighbor, even though I'm down here in Jamaica. She came to Jamaica to visit, but she was in another place. We didn't see each other, but she watched the video and saw that I was collecting donations for the scholarship fund. And right here in Jamaica, she pulled out her phone and donated through her CashApp to the project. My son, he sent $200. AG sent $15, like right away up in the beginning. My daughter Judy sent $100, and so we had gotten to $426 right then. But then the following weekend, Sheree Marie sent $100. My sister sent $100 that Sunday, and Miss Minalva, my cousin, she sent $100, and it brought us to $726. And then everything was quiet for a moment. And then last night, because Ernestine, she said, don't give up, my sister, don't give up. I am going to be donating. I am going to support. And last night, her words were powerful. She didn't only support, but when through the emails, I had conversations with Lady K from the UK, an awesome human being she is. And she says, I'm here for Mom. And she says, what should we do? You know, we're here in the UK. I was hoping you would create something, a project where you're doing an international thing so that it's easy for them to donate. She says, if you do GoFundMe with an international theme to support these kids in the rural areas, it would make, you know, make it easier for them, because it's easier to donate on GoFundMe. And I still had the donation, the soup kitchen donation thing, and I said, but we're not collecting for soup kitchen anymore, but it's still active. And she says, can we send it there? And I said, yes, you can. And we're writing back and forth, and it's Ernestine, my sister Ernestine. Her daughter sent $218 on her behalf. And I was thanking her. My heart was so, like, I don't know if you must have felt it sometimes when some things happen that you didn't really expect. I honestly expected her to support one kid. I'd say one kid. But she didn't just support one kid. She supported two kids, $218. And then I'm talking to Lady K, And she said to me, she said, you know, I told her that, no, we are at, it was 700 and something, no, we are at 900 and something, just a little bit more to, and she says, she went in and she sent $65 more. So they donated $280 to the fund. Be careful, be careful. Step over on the other mat and just take the key out for me. Lock the gate for me, please. And that's what they did. And they brought up we reached our goal. And listen to me, people. We didn't just reach our goal because my brother reached out. He's going to be sending him and his wife. I have a daughter who is just waiting. I don't know the surprise she's gonna pop on us, but it's in the making. And we also have another person who says, there go my brother, my daughter, and there's one more person. Oh, my next sister, Clark. You saw the birthday thing went out to them. She was traveling, so she said she's going to be donating. So we still have, good morning, have more donations to come in, guys, on the table. Yeah. We still have more donations to come in. So this is how God works, people. And as I decided to do the video, the words came to me from Isaiah 40 and verse 31, where he says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and never be weary, and they shall walk and never faint. When I was giving up, guys, you were there for me. Mr. Kopi, you were there, you begged me. You said, Miss Beverly, I understand. I know how it is at that school. But listen to me, you're doing this for the parents. You're doing this for the children. I'm telling you, as a parent at the school, they need the support. Those parents need the support. Please do not give up. And so this morning, sir, you'll be proud that we did meet our goal and beyond, because we're $6 over the goal. And again, as I had promised you, sir, that we will donate something towards the community center. I'm hoping once I see things going on where the bushes are cut down from off the building, and you know, I want to see that there's a workman ready to do the work. So I will go to the hardware store and I will purchase, because I see that there's zinc they blown off that are still able to be used. So we don't need a whole roof of zinc. There are things there that are able to be refurbished, and so maybe I'll be able to help you with a 5-gallon bucket of paint and the extra zinc. But I will be going to the hardware store to pay for it, and then you can go and pick it up. I don't use cash. I'm not a cash person. And I'd rather, because I'm collecting funds from people who have been kind to my program, to my platform. And so I want to be able to be transparent in using the funds that they give to us. So guys, at the end of me talking, you will see the video. You will see a video from Mr. Kopi, who and I begged him to do the video of the community center. When I taught at that school, the community center was up and running. It was available for young children and older boys who went there to play soccer and different things there. As you'll hear in the video, it has a bathroom already. It has a tuck shop. It is brick. It is concrete. You can see it. It needs some love, but what we need are people to be on board, where they will do programs for children, some tutoring for the children who are struggling, in the summer to run a summer program, so children, instead of being locked up in their homes, they can come out and get a hot meal. Maybe for a small fee, they could be charged so that food can be prepared for them. They can get a hot lunch and some learning. So whoever is doing the tutoring can get a stipend if it's so need, or somebody could volunteer to go there and do that. But we want to keep the kids off the streets. We want to keep their eyes off the tablets. We want them to play again, to jump rope again, to play marbles again, to play basketball and soccer. We want them to use what they have that God has blessed them with, and to just get back to have a childhood. Too many of our kids they can't even tell you what they used to do as a young kid. You would talk about jump rope and play sight and all of this thing and handball and and all of these things, and talk to them and they can't even tell you one game that they don't have play red light, blue, green light, red light, whatever, blue light. They don't play hide and go seek. They don't do hopscotch. They don't do nothing. So we want them out there, guys, to enjoy. So this morning, it is with a thankful heart that I come to you to say thanks to all of you. Encourage me. If I forgot a name, please forgive Miss Bev. I'm older now. I can't remember everything. But all of you have encouraged and prevented me from giving up, because sometimes, guys, when the chips are against you, when the chips are down and you just feel like, I'm trying, where's the support? It's not a good feeling when you feel like you're the only one just pulling, So thanks to all of you. Encourage and put more gas in my tank and say, hold on, and thank God for his words. And as he said, if we wait on him, if we wait on the people who he sends to support, then we will rise up like eagles. So, you will see I will include the names and the donations made. If you have any discrepancies, please let me know. If you donated and your name is not on there, let me know, because I do keep a record of all the monies that I collected. And so if you see something not right, then please speak. Because I do keep a record. See, Scholarship Fund, and all the names are there, and the amounts that you donated. So guys, there's still room for growth. We're still collecting funds, so don't think now that, they'll reach their target. No. We can do more for more kids if we collect more. Right now, as we know, as I said, my hairdresser, Miss Kenishi, I've seen her doing Kayla's hair. She has children in high school. She has 2 children in high school. And so when she spoke to me about the books, when I'm doing this project, and she said, yeah, things are expensive. 2 children, and the book list was so powerful, she couldn't manage. And what did she do? Did she say, kids, I can send you? No, she sent them, guys. She sent them. And what she did was to buy all their textbooks, which is a big chunk of the 50,000. And then she bought their workbooks individually, and she bought 1 set of textbooks so that both girls could use them. My God, what if they were in different, what if they weren't twins and they were in different grade levels? So you see, the struggles are real, guys, and there are people in the rural communities that are not getting the fat from the inner cities. They have to struggle and struggle some more, but they're trying hard to push their kids out there. And let us help them. That's why I'm here. So, again, thanks from the depths of my heart. You're going to see the postings, because a lot of you do not go over and look at the postings. So I did the clippings and I'm posting it in the video. So you'll see the names and you'll see the amounts that was collected. And also you'll see a short video showing you the community center that I hopefully, if what we have left over, I will donate something um, towards getting it up and running again to support the kids in the community. This is your girl, Miss Beth, and I'm just saying, guys, onward and upwards always. Onward and upwards always. Thank you so much from the depths of my heart. Much love to each and every one of you. Continue to share the videos. And please don't forget to go over to the new channel. Each one helps one. Please go over and subscribe, guys. It's so strange. I sent the link, the first video out to my entire WhatsApp family. And you'd think that they would jump over and support. And sometimes you wonder, is it even worth it? And they didn't even take a look. I don't know if 5 of them went over and pressed the subscribe button. It is just amazing. I'm always here trying to support. I don't know why it's so hard. They click the link, they watch the video, right there on the video it says subscribe, and they couldn't even press the subscribe button. But you know what? Like you all tell me, don't give up. God will send the right people who will do the right thing, and we will rise up like eagles again. Make it a great day by choice. Take care.
Yeah, this is our community center in Trelawney. We got no roof on it. Trying to see if we could come together and get this roof done so we can get this community center active. As you can see, the building is still in good shape because this community center is going for a very long time now. You know what I mean? I was born in 1977 and this community center has been here throughout my childhood. And so you know, it's a good community center, and I think it would be a good place for kids. Like we can have a lot of projects. You know, as you see, it's a community where the community center is here, and the primary school is up there. The primary school is up there is the primary school, Danieltown Infant and Primary, and that's the play field that goes well with the community center. Nice play field, good play field. You know, so at the minute, there's nothing going on for the kids in the community. You know what I mean? Like activities, weekend activities, summer activities. So this summer, we're looking to start a little activity for them this summer. Even if it's a 1 week or 2 week program, and we are looking as many help as we can. You know what I mean? Because, you know, one nation, one people, you know? A style, eh? Yeah, man. So this is it, man. It's a nice community center, man. Just need to you don't get managed back again and fix up and manage back again so we can make it active again. Yeah, man. Here you go. Sorry about that, but it's a better quality. You know? You got bathroom, you got a tuck shop. If they have the key, I go inside and share inside. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So thanks much for listening. And please, we are begging us a donation, you know, to help us to try and see if we can renovate back this place and, you know, do what we have to do for the kids. You know, the kids, they are the future. And we can't make things like this stay dormant and to see the bush grow up on it and then something, you know. We want to try and get it up again, man. So please, may I ask you some help. Reach out to the world, yeah? All right. Have a great day.